This is chaotic. And it's the case in the chamber. Lilith Lance is supposed to be in the hospital, ladies and gentlemen. But Bernard Brickley just lost his contract fight countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, the wise man. To Vince. I am the CEO. I mean, hooks on, throws him. Okay, through the cage. Oh, GMK steals it with a roll-up. GMK rolls up the sheep. Oh, my goodness.
Our history. Our moment. Our legacy. This is who we are. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the RPW universe. Today is a KR day here on a Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into this hot edition of Friday Night Fury. Good to see you, Haley at Calco. See Drew Payne, Sir R. Dub, James, Phoenix, GMK. Madison Carter, Clutch is in, Axiom Vex is in, Sam Everett is in, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like there's been a lot to talk about since I last saw you guys. I feel like, oh man, I feel like every day there's been something new to talk about. I really, it's just, I can't keep up anymore. Obviously, KR wasn't there at Breakout. I was watching as a fan. I wasn't on the commentary desk, and oh man, what a show Breakout was. Ladies and gentlemen, got some lemonade today. Lemonade flavor, not my favorite. I don't know. Someone told me it was their favorite. Let me down a bit. Aussie lemonade, Australian, I don't know. Not my favorite. Bad choice. Kind of put a downer on my Fury show to begin with. But we have a great show nonetheless. So I'm hoping that helps fix it up. But Breakout, I mean, what a show it was, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Blueprint, Atolu, and Vice being the new Origin Tag Team Champions, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we saw Tito Tolos become the new European champion as well. Absolutely shocked me. Isabella Vargas, Cuba. I saw Arcade doing some of my moves. Ladies and gentlemen, Isabella Vargas, new women's Origin champion. And then the main event, Asha Kane and Jitendra Khan, ladies and gentlemen. Man, oh man, oh man. What? I'm sad I didn't get to call that match. I really am. It was beautiful. It was absolutely amazing. Now, I am sorry to hear Asha Kane is injured, of course, out of action again. RK was actually asking, is there going to be an interim championship? Is he going to keep it, vacate or whatnot? So I'm interested to see what happens there. But Asha Kane, a hell of a match against Jitendra Khan, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, World Warzone's Dragon Romanik showing up. Very unexpected over there. Welcoming Fredo, of course. Believe it's got to be the bottom of the barrel. Other than Breakout, after that, so much going on. Ladies, I got a special edition normal bottle. Now apparently normal's not even the thing anymore. I've missed it already. They had a funeral. I was all excited to drink my normal, and I didn't even get to make it, ladies and gentlemen. So it moves quick in RPW. It really does. But today's show, we kick off with the Cruiserweight Championship match, ladies and gentlemen. Velgo took on Sombra del Rayo a couple of weeks ago and beat him to get his first win in RPW. Now has his championship opportunity in front of him, facing down El Baron. We have Alexia Caldwell going up against Vittoria Moretti. The Dynasty going up against Mutiny in a very fun one-on-one. Their first ever one-on-one as well. The Palmer's race continues in the fatal four-way matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Austin and Junior both involved in the same match. 19 months goes Drew Payne, ladies and gentlemen. Much appreciate that one. Austin and Junior in the same match with Tyler West and Cal Frizz. Then we have the Intercontinental Champion Drip Messiah going up against Shane 7 before we have both Women's Champions. Amber, the Dominion Champ, going up against Irena Mortain, the prestigious champion. Then we have the big one, ladies and gentlemen, the 4-way Tornado Tag 8-man tag team match. And we are seeing a new superstar. Now, we have the new Millennia. We have Rex and Ken Lazaro. We have Key Iverson and Dylan Dynamite, by the way. Little throwback to their Cure days when they was tag team champions, teaming up again today. Sam Everett, ladies and gentlemen, the talk of the town, of course, he always is when he forces himself to be. Sam Everett teaming up today with someone new. Now, I've been told, Tuvit Shimon has signed someone for 10 matches. Now, we've never seen this before, as far as I can tell. They have a 10-match contract, ladies and gentlemen. They're here for 10 matches, this being match number 1. If they impress after 10 matches, they get a full-time contract. If they don't, they go back to the indies. So I'm very, very interested to see what goes on there. Of course, Sam Everett was going to have a different tag team partner, and then Sam Everett got cursed, ladies and gentlemen, so he's got to watch out for that one. After that, we have the Goddess going up against new debut Alice Vixen. And then we have another cursed superstar, Luka Novak, in the 6-man Battle Royale, over-the-top rope Battle Royale. The likes of Abaddon, Tato, Brutus, Chase, Cebu. It's going to be a tough one for Luka Novak, especially now that he also got cursed. That's the penultimate match of the show. And then the main event, ladies and gentlemen, Draven Wild of the Fallen goes up against Brandon Bombs of the Authority. One-on-one match, not more contenders match. The winner takes on La Manoir for the World Heavyweight Championship at Beach Bash, ladies and gentlemen. Hell of a show here today. Let's go down ringside. That's how I'm feeling right now. And let's get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in Gore. And let's have some fun. Yeah, lemonade flavor. I don't know how I feel. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the watermark going at least. Gore! Oh, I've got a banging headache, and that does not help. 26 months, though. Things we absolutely love to see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for that one. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Need the watermark in action and whatnot. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's going to be a great match, especially following on from Breakout, the success of Breakout. I think it is going to be a fantastic matchup. Emmanuel, absolutely not my friend. That game absolutely stinks, and it is awful, and you will never see it on this channel yet again. Velgo is here after his first win, ladies and gentlemen. Looking very, very excited. Haley feels sick. The heat, Haley, is getting to me. It's a very, very hot one today. A very, very hot one. Crime still in the corner, interestingly enough. Callagane's brother is Velgo. I mean, hey, I don't want to say it. But I'm excited for this guy. Very, very excited to see what he can do. His first championship match. We saw a lot of new champions on Wednesday, of course. Will the trend continue on Fury? Is the question. Ashikane 100 days as champ is out injured right now. Might be a problematic stay. I don't want to repeat it. I'm not going to lie. I did not want to repeat it. As El Baron here on Friday Night Fury, RPW Cruiserweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Not so woke Fridays. Love starting off with the championship match. Love starting off with a Cruiserweight Championship match too. Very, very excited about this. Luka Novak has made a claim that today's his day, ladies and gentlemen. I know you've heard this before, but there's a different Luka Novak. This is the lunatic, ladies and gentlemen. He said today is his day. Of course, Brutus Brickley had other ideas about that. GMK getting involved with a lot of the RPW superstars as well. GMK's contract goes to the end of the month, of course, so he still has access backstage to get involved when he wants to. Ladies and gentlemen, Fury kicking off with a fun one here today. Welcoming Spiral. Now, Spiral wanted to be in action today. Did not get the call off of Fury. He wanted to be in action, though. We'll see if hopefully he can start getting booked regularly. Welcoming Sebastian Cruz as well. Will he survive the curse? I mean, again, I would not want to be cursed, ladies and gentlemen, here on Friday Night Fury. As these two superstars lock up, Fury's underway with a very, very exciting show. I wonder if the 10-match contract is a superstar we know from RPW past, or if it's someone new, maybe someone returning. I'm kind of sad on one side because I wanted to see. Well, I guess we call him the proprietor now. Well, that's going to be an annoying name. Let's hope he changes that tomorrow. I wanted to see what he was about, man. He was talking like he was ready to return with Sam Everett, and then obviously things took a turn. Things took a turn. And that will not be the case now. Oh, wait, it's hot in the arena today. This fan is just doing absolutely, it's just hot air. It's hot. I can hold it, though. I don't mind. Velgo looking fired up to start things off. You'd like to see early doors. Go at the champ as much as you can. Be the difference maker for this one. What a show breakout was. Oh, I was jumping off my seat, ladies and gentlemen. I really, really was. Oh my goodness, El Baron. Going flying. Well, go, Irish whip. Off the road, Reaper out. Nice takedown. Standing move, so. Nice cruiserweight matchup. Welcoming Jocko to Friday Night Fury. Nice backbreaker. What about everything that happened with Hicks TA and Immunity? Some drama over there on Mondays. Nice close on there. Some drama. Fan coming action. I'm telling you, these last couple of days, man, I feel like there's been something happening every second. I really do. There's Austin Palmer in a fatal four-way today with his brother as the race continues. I feel like something's been happening every moment, every hour. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I made a wrong choice, but they didn't have none of my usual flavors. I went with the lemonade, thinking it would be nice for summer. Someone told me it was their favorite. I don't know what happened to their taste buds. It's not my favorite. Put me in a bit of a sour mood, if I'm honest with you. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of lemonade on any day, so maybe I should have known from that. Nice clothesline. It's a lot to catch up on when you're out of the loop for a whole day. There's so much been going on. Oh my goodness. I like the lemonade one. I think I'm just not a fan of lemonade in general. Maybe that's why. It looked refreshing, but I think I made the wrong choice. Mango Loco is bait. See, the mango was nice, the peach was nice. They had no Viking, man. I mean, I'll drink it. I just... Maybe lemonade's not for me, eh? Need some sugar in there. As our Baron gets fired up. Oh, Velgo, nice reversal, though. Fights his way out of it. Holding on. Oh! Nice takedown. Goes for the pinfall, looking for his first championship in RPW 2 count. Every time I've had it, it tastes like flat lemonade. It's not my favorite. I will not be getting it again. That's for sure! Velgo. I wondered what he was going for then. He missed out. El Baron slammed on his head. And Velgo yet again hooks the leg for his first championship 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. Flat lemonade says banging a sparkling lemonade. El Baron Mexican Destroyer. Oh my goodness, okay. I knew we was in for a fast one today. Oh, he's bleeding on that mask. El Baron, of course, one half of the RPW Tag Team Champions now as well after that ladder match on World Warzone. El Baron double booked. Oh boy. Coming off the main event of World Warzone. Now opening Fury. Didn't see him come out with the tag title. As he goes. Middle rope looking for a super Mexican Destroyer. A lot of talk about the Cruiserweight title recently, and I think the Cruiserweight champion has just retained. No! How close can you call that one, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, really not a fan of that. Velgo roll up. Trying to steal it after that Mexican Destroyer. I mean, it could be a smart tactic. For a half a second then. A split second, I thought maybe he's just gone and stole it. Maybe. Velgo focusing on the armor of El Baron. Alexia Caldwell and Victoria Moretti up next. What's he going for now, Velgo? Middle rope, dangerous. But sometimes effective. Another pinfall, yeah. Velgo, a lot of pinfalls. Looking to see if he can get it done though. Ian Paella before the match. Ballsy. Very, very ballsy. Very, very ballsy. My goodness gracious me. What made it suck? Brother, it's a game based on like PES 20, man. It's awful. It sucks. Watch RPW. Velgo back into the corner. Chop across the chest, seat position. Velgo fights out of it though. Big clothesline again. Oh, Velgo fired up. Looking for his first championship in RPW. Struggled early doors. But that does not matter. Velgo setting up. Looking to walk away with gold. Massive reversal. A game changer. I think if Velgo hits that move, we could be calling a new Cruiserweight champion instead. The Cruiserweight champion fights back after the reversal. Gets a close two call there. We've seen it many times where a superstar's right there for the win. One reversal, man. One reversal can tip the match on its head. El Baron's submission. Single leg Boston Crab. Oh, unlucky there. Agonizing. It's so close. It really is. Mexican destroy from the corner. Hook of the leg, ladies and gentlemen. To retain. And again, it comes down to that reversal. Well done, El Baron. Velgo put up a hell of a fight. It was right there for him. That reversal, though. That reversal is all it took. All it took, ladies and gentlemen. And still, great cruiserweight reign for him so far. Great opening match for El Baron. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Love to see a cruiserweight match open up. Fantastically done. He's had a great reign so far. A lot of cruiserweight competition these days as well, which I love to see. Really, really, really nice opening match. As we advance here on Friday, fantastic performance from the champion. Indeed, Reno, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, Reno it is. Baron seems to be doing damn well. He's had a great reign recently, man. He has had a great reign recently, which, I mean, you can't complain with, you know. You can't complain with when stuff like that is happening. Superstars have been putting up as well. Superstars have been coming out and saying, hey, I want a piece of this. You know what I mean? So, it's interesting to see. Holds to double champ as well. Double champ as well. Again, when he first got the title, there was a bit of me that went like, you know, is he ready for this? He's been in RPW a long time, though. A long time. I think Axiom Vex is a great tag team partner for him as well. I think they will both do really, really, really amazing stuff together. I think they'll be a very strong tag team and hopefully very strong tag team champions at that as well. Over on Monday. We shall see how it goes, though, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see how it goes, indeed, as we move on. Alexa Coldwell, she's been feeling a little under the weather. Ladies, El Baron was one of the first contracts in RPW history. He was there since the right beginning, man. Since the right beginning. I guarantee this doesn't work. Oh, well. I do like El Baron. I do like El Baron as we advance. That's okay. El Baron's been around, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on. One half of the Women's Tag Team Champions. The Van Ouden, and now Alexa Caldwell was given the choice if she wants to make her way to the ring with some of the Dynasty members. And Tuvit said, if you bring out some Dynasty members, Vittoria Moretti can bring out some Mutiny members. So it looks like both superstars are going to have some help in their corner. I love the championship. Over her shoulder, of course, Alexa Caldwell and Olivia LaRotte, the champions. Portia is still the Liberty champion. We do know Haley Calcote has a championship match at Beach Bash against Portia Van Ouden, which I'm very, very excited for to see how that one goes down. Now, Alexia brought 2 superstars out. To Vince said if Mutiny want to equal however many they bring out, they are allowed. Now, of course, with Victoria being in the ring, if she was to bring out 2, the maths would say that all 3 Mutiny members may be making an appearance here on Friday Night Fury. Haley coming up for a win against Caroline Whitmore on Monday. Madison Carter coming off a loss on Wednesday. There is Haley Calco, front and center. And she will be taking on Portia Van Ouden at Beach Bash. There is Vittoria Moretti and Madison Carter, ladies and gentlemen. There is Mutiny. Here, ready for this one. Alexia Caldwell and Vittoria Moretti are the 2 superstars competing in the match. But there may be a lot of shenanigans around the area. With all of these superstars ringside, it could be very, very interesting as to how this one goes down. Alexia Caldwell doing her flips and tricks, looking very sparkly. Vittoria Moretti looking ever so locked in. And look, all these faces around the ring. Which side are you on, ladies and gentlemen? The Dynasty or Mutiny, if you had to pick a side? Wrench in that armor. They're using an Origin referee. I see the gold on her t-shirt there. Portia's loving the start to this one. And it looks like Alexia is not quite in control. There we go. Turns it around. Victoria Irish with Alexia holding on. Alexia with the flips already, no one home. Again, she's not been feeling the best. Alexia Caldwell, I'm hoping it doesn't detract from her in-ring ability all that much. I've been very impressed with Alexia Caldwell before. She's done some pretty amazing stuff when it comes to that ring. Again, Portia clapping on. I think it's the time to be cheering all that much, if I'm honest with you. On a great start for Alexia Caldwell. Victoria goes on top. Mutiny starting strong. First pinfall. Referee goes down for the count. Alexia Caldwell kicks out too. Not a great start. Not a great start. Maybe now get some momentum. Russian leg sweep. There we go. Right handers right to the face. Portia. Olivia leaning forward. Olivia, her tag team champion partner, watching this one closely. Alexia Caldwell, she's great at flips, but I think she needs to start realizing where she's flipping to. 2 missed springboards early doors. I know she has great gymnastic skills, but if you keep missing them, it's not a great look. Victoria hoping a spin and flip there. Alexia by the Mutiny side. I don't think those are the faces she wants to be seeing in front of her. From behind, there's the athleticism. Okay. That's better from Caldwell. Oh, what's Olivia doing in the back? Well, the ref's not watching. I don't know what Olivia Laurent was doing then. Trying to get the attention of someone, I believe. Victoria. Submission hold up on her shoulders. Bright light blue of Alexia Caldwell to fight out of it. And Alexia, nice roll. But again, I think Alexia looks a bit lost in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Looks a bit lost in the ring, if I had to say so myself. Well, now she looks lost outside the ring, so maybe not much better, if I'm honest with you. As she rolls to the Mutinies outside. And again, not really where you want to be rolling to if you are Alexia Caldwell. Referee counting Victoria into the steel steps on the outside. Saw a lot of them at Breakout on Wednesday. Irish whip away. Count of 4, I believe. Oh, the Dynasty blocking, trying to block Vittoria there from getting to Alexia Caldwell. Goes into steel steps. Oh boy. Count of 7. Alexia back into the stairs. Count of 8. Vittoria in the ring. Alexia. Oh, count of 9. She re-enters. I thought for a second there. Oh, Portia. Oh, no one saw anything. Oh, the referee did another flip out of this. How can your whole thing be how good you are at flips, but you can't hit any of them? That's her whole shtick. She's terrible at them. I like Alexia Caldwell. I think she's great in the ring, but I think she needs to calm down on the springboard a little bit, if I'm honest with you. No. Hayley Vittoria in sync. Alexia trying to get her back into the ring. Oh, that might be smart. Hayley Calco distracting Alexia Caldwell. Oh, they're keeping Vittoria out, though. Portia throws her into the ring. Ready for Alexia Caldwell. A delusional acrobat. You just... Oh, boy, here we go again. Here we go again. Yeah, there we go. Oh, oh, the referee has thrown both Dynasty out. There's Olivia Laurent. Portia's joining her. Both of the Dynasty have been evacuated. They've both been ejected from the Origin referee. Standing in today for Rebecca. Oh boy, Dynasty ejected. Wow. Is that going to turn the tides, ladies and gentlemen? That is huge for Vittoria Moretti. Very, very huge. No one in the corner of Alexia Caldwell. Boom! Love that move from Moretti. Hooks the leg, middle of the ring. And this could be a bad day for the Dynasty. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dynasty get ejected. And Mutiny with another victory.
Here is your winner.
Over the Dynasty lot. Hayley and Madison going to cheer on. That's the first one-on-one between Vittoria and Alexia. And there is no one to pick up the scraps for Alexia Caldwell. I mean, it's been a busy few days. It's been a busy few days. I think it's going to get busier. Someone, yeah, Jocko. I think it's going to get busier. Oh, boy. I can hear it already. I can hear the screeching already. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That is going to be... That's going to be a fun time, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a fun time. That's one of my favorite referees. We may never see her again. Ladies and gentlemen, 1/3 of the Tartan Army boys. Cal Frizz is here in the Fatal 4 matchup. The two Palmers, Cal Frizz and Tyler West, go at it here today. Oh, the outcast. I really like Cal Frizz. I really like Cal Frizz. Love the jacket. Love the bold head. Tartan Army in the back, dominate and destroy. And again, Beach Bash a few weeks away now. A chance for these 4 superstars to maybe get a last-minute call-up. We shall see. Fan of R-Dub, which is nice. Nice to see him back. I like Cal Frizz. Shane 7 in action after this one, actually. The other member of the Tartan Army. I really like the Tartan Army. I'm glad that on Friday Night Fury, I think it was a great trade. I like Cal Frizz. I really do. I really do. Fatal 4-way action as well. Always exciting to see. I have fans 2 weeks ago, and I retake my title. Fred already cashed in, of course, for Beach Bash, which is amazing. And there is Austin Palmer, ladies and gentlemen, from Miami. Gore says Dow. Austin Palmer coming out with the vibe. Oh, he's arching. He was arching that back there. Good vibes, says Austin Palmer, doing a little two-step. You can see he brings the vibes. Attire, very, very colorful. Very, very colorful. GMK says, boo this man. We saw GMK and Austin Palmer going at it again. GMK, not a superstar anymore. Austin, goodbye. Oh, he didn't see me. Thought he might look at me. Next time, next time, next time, next time. Next time, ladies and gentlemen. Next time, next time, next time. That's all right. That's all right. Next time. I'm sure he tried. 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 And there is his brother, of course, the race right now between these two. Now, last week, they both lost against Chase and Cebu, respectively, in the Intercontinental Qualifier, of course. So, both of them are out for the IC Championship for Beach Bash. But the race for their first championship is still on, ladies and gentlemen. There's still a lot of intrigue on Fury as to who is going to get a title first between these guys. I, for one, think it's a great idea. I think it's really, really cool. Two brothers, both never been singles champ, both competing against everyone for their first championship. They're better, Palmer. I think it's an awesome idea from Two Vince. It's new, it's different, it's unique. And I'm so excited to see how it turns out. I think Austin has the lead right now, technically, because Austin beat Junior and then they both lost last week. But whether or not that one match means he's closer to a championship, who knows? Anything can happen in RPW. Junior could get a title match next week, who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, who knows indeed, as Tyler West appears on Fury. He's growing his hair a little bit, I feel like. That looks a bit longer. The beard as well, I think. Still got the red tips, though. There's Tyler West on Fury. I'll be honest with you about Tyler West. I don't know. I expected... he has grown his hair, all right. I expected a bit more from him joining Fury. I don't know, like... He hasn't hit the ground running. It's still quite early in his Fury stint, but... I don't know. When he first joined Fury, I thought it was going to be a massive acquisition for Friday. I thought he was really gonna step up his game and get to going, but I don't know. I still feel like he has a lot to prove on Fury with a lot of the roster. It could start today, though. It could start today. We'll see if the Palmers meet up at all in this match, or if they stick to their own parts of the ring. The fan is just blowing hot air. That's where we're at now. That's where we're at. Why are you bold? Why not? Float around. One of the many nearly men. Should have brought mine. Yeah, I still feel like Tyler West has a lot to prove, man. I still think he has a lot to prove. I really, really do. I think he's talented. I just think, I don't know. I feel like he's never really got... He's always been known as like a follower. He's never really been his own guy. He's finding his own guy now. So I think maybe that'll take take a while to actually get to where he wants to be. Because I think a lot of his career, he's been following other superstars above him, you know? Whereas now he's finally alone. I'm hoping nothing holds him back. Austin Palmer eating some of those thumbtacks. Goodness gracious me, because he is a talented performer. He's very, very talented. Sometimes results just don't go your way. Oh my God, I thought that one did just go his way, though. Austin Palmer had a very short match against Chase Cruz last week. Didn't hear anything from him about why that was. I think it was just one of those matches he just couldn't kick out. I thought maybe he had it again. I think Tyler West is playing on that weakness from last week. He saw Austin Palmer get pinned quickly last week, so he's going for the pinfalls this week, trying to end it as quickly as possible. Palmer says, oh no, you don't though. He goes for the pin on Tyler West. Cal Frizz breaks it up. Cal Frizz right onto the ladder. Now we get the Palmers. Junior versus Austin. Junior definitely the stronger of the two. The bigger, younger brother. Austin with a bit of strength of his own though. Cal Frizz gets a steel chair next to my announcer's desk. Back into the ring. Always dangerous. Austin Palmer though doesn't mind. Getting the vibes going. Good four-way. It's a fun fatal four-way, right? It's a very fun fatal four-way. Again, I think Fury has some fun names to pit against each other. Big spear by Tyler West on the outside. Not quite a Dragon Romatic spear from Breakout. That was... Oh boy, I mean, it must have felt like running through a brick wall. That spear really must have... Junior Palmer. Oh, pinfall. On the outside. Now Frizz kicks out. Junior, I think he was a bit late there, lad. Just a little bit. Junior Palmer flags. A big guy, I told you. He's a very, very big guy. Oh, damn! My favorite of the Olympians. Don't tell anyone else I said that. But you are my favorite of the Olympians. Austin Palmer feeling the vibes. Clapping his hands. And he was saying it's done, and it was. I don't know what he was doing. He was talking to the fans, ladies and gentlemen. He was talking to the fans. Didn't even see how it ended. Austin Palmer got distracted with the good vibes of the front row, ladies and gentlemen. We were saying Tyler West can get going, can get good wins. And there was one, ladies and gentlemen. Fatal four-way action. Very, very quickly. Bish, bash, bosh. Tyler West gets it done. You can't get distracted with that front row. You just can't allow that to happen. You just can't let that happen, man. You can't let that happen. Whoop that West indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, your Intercontinental Champion.
The following is scheduled for one fall.
Drip Messiah on Fury. New champ still. Only been champ for 35 days, of course. Looking for his first defense at Beach Bash. And we have some very, very big names that could potentially be taking him on, ladies and gentlemen. That is for sure. Definitely going for the drip look. He has a nice attire, to be fair. He looks good with the championship. Whether or not he can defend it for much longer is yet to be seen, ladies and gentlemen. His first defense at Beach Bash, not an easy place for your first defense, that's for sure. Cal Frizz took the pin a moment ago. Can Shane 7 get one back for the Tartan Army? Welcome in Hicks T, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone copying HTE drinks, business savvy, count our wins. Not everyone can be higher than... That wasn't a... Tyler West pinned it. I mean, that was a fatal four-way. There was no count out, so I don't know if you're talking about something else. But welcome into Friday Night Fury. Big debacle on social media with Immunity and the whole Photoshop slash... mislabeling Indian men. I'm not getting involved, I'm just saying. Social media right now, a bit of an uproar regarding Immunity. I'm not drinking it today. I've got lemonade crime, and again, it's kind of crime, this flavour. I'm not a big fan of it. I'll still drink it. But yeah, Immunity, I mean, Immunity's never been a fan favourite in the locker room. I think it might be the lowest Immunity's ever been, if I'm honest with you, in terms of stock, just based on that blunder, but hey, that does happen. Remember, Fredo, Mr. Case in the Chamber, ladies and gentlemen, has already cashed in at Beach Bash, so we'll not be cashing in for the Intercontinental here today. Not even to the product. Don't you have a whole country to scam again yet? There was a lot of hearsay. It's like a 24-hour clock. There was no Photoshop. HT went to the meeting. Two people shut up. How is HT supposed to know one? Yeah. And you're a businessman with, yeah. Good luck with your meeting, man. I can see why it's not on the turnbuckles. I can see why it's not on the turnbuckles. I can see why no one wants to join in RPW. Good luck, man. Good luck. Can we quote that? Just so it's in the record books. I'm sure 90% of the locker room would love to see that. I'm sure we will see that get clipped and sent on social media. Good luck, man. Hopefully you're not immune to certain people, showing up at your doorstep. We'll move on with the Intercontinental Champion, though. Dirk Messiah and Shane 7. Also, not that it's any of my business, but I haven't really been able to speak about it. I saw that you cancelled the whole Dragonomonic flavor. Why would anyone want to join Immunity or do business with you if you just cancel a deal when you get salty that you lost, you know? I don't think it's good business. I mean, I'm not a businessman myself. But there you go. Absolute shameful display from the head of a brand. It's easy to be ahead of a brand when... I mean, I say no one joins. I think they have those Neon Reckless boys, but even then, they're not champs anymore, so... Stock is not looking great. Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. I mean, not really. Good luck, Hicks. Good luck. Didn't do the deal dirty. Romanic broke his obligation. Again, I'm not a businessman. That's up to you two. It looked a bit shady from where I was sitting, but then again, I didn't read the fine print. I knew Mini was going to be the first involved in some controversy. Shade 7 off to a fantastic start in this one. Champions Champ match up next. Amber and Irina, which I'm very excited for. Before the tag team match, we found out the surprise opponent, or the surprise partner, I guess, of Sam Everett. Shane 7 pin on the champion. I like to see the champions involved in the show. Like, sometimes when you win a championship, you don't see that superstar for a few weeks, you know, because a lot of superstars are competing and a lot of superstars are trying to get to where you are. But when the champs still show up, even when they're champion, I love that, man. I love that. I really do. Well, I mean, Daniel left. Daniel Black's not around right now, but Crying, I mean, it's still on the turnbuckle. It's still selling on Fury. As far as to Vince said, he's still happy with the thing. So Prime hasn't gone. Prime didn't disappear when Daniel left. I'm sure they're still selling it in the arena. I got a can today, so it's definitely still in the arena. There's just been no new flavors announced for RPW as far as I can tell. I was excited for them more, and I got my own special bottle and everything, but I don't think immunity still standing is a good thing, though. Again, I'm not here to discuss businesses. I'm here to watch RPW, so I'll leave that to the people that know what they're talking about. I would not want to be involved in that drink right now. Rip and Shade. Non-title match, of course. I can still see Shane 7 doing some big things in RPW, though. I remember his debut was absolutely massive. He was killing it against a lot of superstars. Former tag team champ, of course, with Carl Fritz of the Tartan Army. It was good to see Drip Messiah as champion as well. He's one of those superstars. I don't know. I've always liked him, but when you actually see him as a champion, you're sort of like, oh man, it makes sense now. It makes sense now. I really, really like it. One count there. Slowly, they get back up to their feet. As Drip Messiah brings out the combination. Wild beard. Hooks on. Hooks the leg and spins him back. I love that move. Holds on for the pin too. Intercontinental Champion showing why he's the champ. Ladies and gentlemen, Drip Messiah here to play. Not a good day for Tartan Army, but Drip Messiah showing why he's champ. Hey, that 6-man Open Top Rope Battle Royale, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever wins that match, this is the guy you're fighting at Beach Bash, ladies and gentlemen. Drip Messiah looks ready and raring to go as Intercontinental Champion. His first defense is coming end of the month. Abaddon Tato, Brutus, Lucas, Chase, or Cebu will be the one standing across from him. Who is it going to be? Great little one-on-one there. Very, very nicely done. As we move on with the two champions, it is Amber, the holder of the Dominion Champion. I love her Tron, man. I think she looks so good with that championship, man. I really, really do. The sharp edges, That slight hardcore vibe to it, extreme vibe to it. This is an Extreme Rules match, ladies and gentlemen. Anything goes in this match, which I think suits these two superstars to a T. I really, really do. Beautiful looking championship. Hearing her song echo through the arena. Absolute chills. Down the spine. I think Amber is definitely going to be a world champion future. I could see this match happening for the prestigious title. Amber versus Irina. I think this could be an all-timer, ladies and gentlemen, here on Friday. I think this could be an all-timer. Red versus blue as well. As Amber waits in the ring. Which champion are you guys going with? Oh, logo still. She's not giving up her old metal friend. As the new prestigious champion looks around the arena with her trusty baseball bat. Dominion and prestigious. Look at that championship. It still feels weird seeing that title not on Hope Eternal all these weeks later. But equally, I think Irina Montaigne is an amazing successor to Hope Eternal. I think Irina Montaigne is going to do fantastic stuff with that championship. She points into Amber, who awaits, ladies and gentlemen. I told everyone, by the way, I told everyone what? What did you tell everyone? Oh, there is Hayley Calco. Of course, Hayley has a lot of history. Irina would say a lot of present, a lot of mixed emotions and mixed feelings when it comes to Irina Montaigne. Does Hayley Calco. Hayley, fantastic win for Victoria earlier today, which you must be very happy with. Of course, Hayley Calco is Miss Case in the Chamber, ladies and gentlemen. If she wanted to, she could very well cash in on this match. We know Hayley's in the building. We saw her moments ago. I'm sure she has that briefcase under lock and key. If she wanted to, she could cash in during or after this match for that prestigious championship, ladies and gentlemen. I love when the Case in the Chamber briefcases are in circulation. It just makes every single match that much more intense, because we could see Hayley Calco run out and cash in for the prestigious title here today. Blue versus red. Thumbtacks on the face of Amber. Welcoming Tyler West off the back of a great Fatal 4-Way win earlier. I know we did start a bit early, so some people might be joining us backstage a bit later, but that's okay. Sometimes RPW just can't wait. That's the prestigious champion. Great start here today. Goes up for the pinfall. Referee slides in, just one count. Needed that win today. You really did. Season 5 being rocky. You really, really did. That's what we were saying. But again, I'm hoping now you take that win and actually make something of it, because a lot of the time with certain superstars, and I think you're one of them, unfortunately, is they go match by match. I think a lot of superstars do this, where they go match, you know, they win one week and they go, oh, I won, I'm Tyler West, I can't wait for next week. Then they lose and go, oh man, I lost, that's okay, I'll win next week. Then they win, shout out poke knee, by the way. Then they win, oh, reversed. And they go, oh, I won, yes, now next week. And they go match by match, and I don't know, I feel like that's like a street money way of living. And we clearly saw it did not get that man anywhere. I think sometimes you got to get a clear goal in mind, a clear focus in mind, and lock in. And then again, I'm not a superstar, so I don't know if that's actually good advice or not. So maybe don't take my advice. I don't know. I see a lot of superstars go week by week, and it's just the same thing the entire season. All of a sudden, the year ends, and you're titleless. Languish about 30-40%, didn't really accomplish too much, and they sort of think, next year it'll be different. And then next year starts, they do the same again. You know? But hey, I'm just a commentator. So who's to say? Stagnated mindset, got too many people. I think people get into that routine of just going match by match. Taking wave by wave, you know? They don't stand out. Oh my goodness! Irena taking a page out of Vittoria's book there. She goes to the corner. That's reverse, though. Oh, this is a match I can watch every single week. Amber's turned to the... No. I think these are the two biggest female names on Fury right now. It feels weird because the Goddess is on Fury, but I would have put her up there. I think these two... I mean, Amber took the Dominion title off her, of course. I think these are the two biggest female names on Fury. I really, really do. And I love that the women's division are getting new names to be put up there. It's not just the same names anymore. The Goddess in action later today, of course. But I truly think these are the two biggest names I reign off the announcer's desk. Thrown up back of the head first. Amber from behind gets reversed. Irena with a roundhouse kick gets reversed. Amber neck breaker on the outside. Fan cam in action. Amber goes across underneath the ring. Looks for more thumbtacks. Not enough in the ring, apparently. Irene Mortain back in. Lock up between the two. Headbutt right flush across the face. Amber going for a submission, a hold potentially. I think there's already enough, Amber. Never enough thumbtacks. I think we know that by now in RPW. Never enough thumbtacks. How's everyone dealing with this heat today, ladies and gentlemen? I know it's a hot one in the arena. I mean, obviously, if you're not in the arena, it might be different for you. I don't know where you are in the world. If you're a World Warzone superstar, maybe. But I know the arena's been pretty hot. More thumbtacks never hurt. Make sure everyone's staying hydrated, staying cool. Irena Mortain running all around the world. And Amber falls back first on those placed thumbtacks. Irena leaves the ring. Amber goes after her, though. Kicks down low. Across the chest. One across the face to boot. Really nice couple stomps on the outside. Fans into this one. Champ versus champ. Irena Mortain outside with the best worst move in RPW history. Absolutely loved it. I'm sticking to my chair. It is so hot. My goodness gracious me. Right in front of the announcer's desk, we get to appreciate the best worst move into the poke knee. Irena Mortain really showing homage to the old days. Really showing some likeness to the veterans and to the OGs of RPW. Irena Mortain looking locked in. I think she's been more consistent in this match. If I had to pick one of them, that's for sure. Nice takedown. Watch the kick. She can't stop leaving the ring, though, can she? Every two thumbtacks. Thumbtacks. Irena likes her thumbtack. I mean, the prestigious championship's her little metal friend. Maybe these are all her friends too. Maybe these are all her friends too. Amber with some strength. I like to see that. She's got issues. Maybe the thumbtacks are helping her out a bit. I haven't seen a pinfall for a while. Amber trying to steal it. Not enough done. Not enough done. We knew that. Well, I feel a bit bad for, you know, I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm not here to say any mean words to anyone. I'm glad she found a friend in the proprietor. It looks to be that they are friends. Rashida in the ring. I like to see Irena getting friends. Irene's on her, according to the proprietor. It's nice to see her coming out of her show a bit, talking to more people. Getting involved. Oh my goodness gracious me. Face first to the thumbtacks. Well, that has got to do some damage. That's not really what you want, is it? If you're the prestigious champion, Goodness gracious me. Irene Mortain just stand there waiting. Amber with the steel... Oh, watch out, Irena. Oh, Amber drops it. Irene, another poke knee. Irene Mortain was a massive poke fan. I don't know if people knew this. Apparently, Syndicate is her favorite superstar of all time after Mr. Echo, so it does make sense. Nice chop block down low. No countouts, of course, in a crazy match like this. Brutal kicks across the face, my goodness. Ladder ominously set up as well. Waiting to be utilized. Nice leg drop. That reminds me of Jitendra Khan. The most deadly leg drop I have ever witnessed, ladies and gentlemen. When I was watching that on my screen and I saw the blood spurt out of the head of Asher Kane, I thought... I don't want to say what I thought, but I thought the worst, ladies and gentlemen. I thought the worst. Who do you miss more, Sage or Pope? I mean, say, you know... I don't want to say anything bad about a certain one of those because I feel like I might get in trouble. I haven't seen Poke for longer. Whereas Sage has only been gone for a little while. So if I had to pick one, I'd pick Poke just because I've not seen him for longer, you know? I feel like that's fair. Because of how long he's been gone and the way he went as well. Ironically, both of them have left due to Lamin, which says all you need to know about. If you're on the Fury roster, go for the World Heavyweight Championship. Best of luck. We are finding out his opponent today, Draven Wild or Brandon Bombs. We could see Laminoir take on more of the Fallen. Of course, he beat Draven Wild recently. Not for the title, but might get a title match at Beach Bashers. Amber face first. Hope or Sage? Oh man, now we're just all... I mean, now we're asking the big questions, eh? Now we're asking the big questions. Lamin has that effect on people's signals gone for high. Exactly. Welcome in Drip Messiah. Great win just a moment ago. Intercontinental champion. RK almost got retired because of Lamin 2 when he went through that cell. His back got hurt. He's never been the same since. Laminoir, the career killer, man, I'm telling you. He's the career killer. It is very, very dangerous. Going up against Laminoir, the Gallery of Violence for a reason. Amber on the outside. By that ladder. Good to see the IC champ joining us. I miss Hope's song. Listen, as a superstar, again, I think Hope, I think she's up there with the greatest of all time. If you put her in your top 3 best RPW superstars of all time, I would not call you crazy. Amber trying to steal it. Hold that thought. Ladies and gentlemen, the one that beat Hope Eternal and ended the most historic reign in RPW is still kicking. Back in the ring you go, though. I know Haley Calco, I know some will not miss her. Listen, speaking purely of this being an in-the-ring threat, Hope Eternal's up there with some of the greatest of all time. So in terms of being a talent, I absolutely miss her. Another pinfall by Amber. Irene Mortain, shoulders down, and the Dominion champion has beaten the goddess and has beaten Irena. Maybe Irena's mind is a bit stunted after the recent talks, ladies and gentlemen, but Amber has been on an absolute tear, ladies and gentlemen. 4.5-star rating. Extreme Rules match. I've been a fan of Amber since she first joined and said she would be amazing, by the way. Pinning the prestigious champion. I mean, we know at Beach Bash it is Victoria and Maria in a triple threat with Irena, but the near future, I think we're going to get those two going at it for that prestigious championship. I think that was absolutely incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, Fury advances with the tag team match now. Apparently there's a superstar that's been signed on a 10-match contract. Any guesses as to who we may see, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is former tag team champs Key Iverson and Dylan Dynamite are teaming up, ladies and gentlemen, which we love to see. I think they're a very fun tag team, personally. Dylan Dynamite's been killing it over in the UFC. I think him and Key could be a great tag team. We saw Axiom Vex and Baron win the titles. We saw Drew and Colt become #1 contender. I don't think it's crazy to see some of these new tag teams performing. Rex and Ken Lazaro have been doing amazing as well. I actually love this by putting two former tag team champs together. I think this is awesome. We're seeing a lot of new tag teams formed recently in RPW, and I think it's amazing for the division. When you lose teams like the Brickleys, teams like the Palmers, I think it's amazing to put new tag teams together and see how they do. And again, these two have chemistry. They've been champions together before. So why not, ladies and gentlemen? Why not? See how it goes. Key Iverson, Dylan Dynamite. And again, Dylan's been doing amazing in UFC. He's saying, I'm back now, baby. I know he's got a new attire being made for him upon his return, but a little throwback for Dylan Dynamite with the orange. He looks locked in, and again, fighting that much in the UFC, it's got to get him locked in. It's got to get him locked in. He looks ready to be back in front of an RPW crowd. I like Dylan Dynamite. Him and Key former tag team champs together all those years ago in The Cure. Let's see how they do today. Let's see how they do. It's a tough one as well. That's for sure. The New Millennia. Another team I'm a big fan of, Maxim and Misa. Of course, they finally got their tag titles. Way back when. Misa Johnston holds the record for longest, most matches in RPW without a championship. Technically, I know there's some debackles on that topic with Roddy Hall since the randomizer went, but technically Roddy Hall was a champion in RPW. So I think technically Misa Johnston still holds that record. As both superstars enter the ring, ready for this one. Gonna be a fun tag match, to be honest with you. The only tag match today, but it's a big one. 4 teams involved. It's a very big one. And again, Rex and Ken Lazaro have been doing amazing as well recently. The man from Canada. I think this is a great matchup. Kendo, Ken Lazaro, there's his trusty Kendo stick. This could be a long match. This could be a long match. It really could. Ken Lazaro makes his way down, waits on the stage for his tag team partner Rex, who I've been liking the return of Rex. Team with Ken Lazaro. I didn't really expect it, if I'm honest with you. I did not expect it, but if it works, it works. And again, Rex, he looks like he's in great shape. He's been staying sharp, been staying ready. He looks great. He looks fit as a fiddle. He looks fit as a fiddle.
234 pounds.
Can't complain about his physique. Just got to see if he can do it in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we was going to see the proprietor today in his RPW debut. Instead, we get Mr. Sam Everett here on Fury. Now, Sam Everett's coming off a loss, of course, at Breakout against Tay Jones. He went down to Origin, went down to Breakout, and ended up losing against Tay Jones of the Academy. Sam Everett has since been cursed by the proprietor, ladies and gentlemen. He has been cursed. So, I mean, let's have a look and see what exactly that means. I don't know. His tag team partner, a 10-match contract. That means this superstar has 10 matches to impress the RPW universe and to Vince Shimon, or they are out. Ladies and gentlemen. From Ireland, I'm assuming. Irish Ace. He's an Irishman. Ian Dunn
Weighing in at
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hearing
237 pounds.
very, very big in Ireland. An Irish brawl fighter. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Payne has gone out and I'm assuming found a believer, but I don't know if this was Drew Payne's pick or Drew Vince's pick. I'm not too sure. Another Irishman in RPW, only for 10 matches. Will it be for longer? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows? Indeed, Reno. Ian Dunn. Come from Wish.com. Ian Dunn is here. Oh, he's fighting in the jacket. Sam Everett looking for a big early win. Oh my goodness gracious me. Now, this is a number one contenders match, ladies and gentlemen, for the World Tag Team Championships. The winners of this will go potentially to Beach Bash to fight for those championships. And Ian Dunn is here. He looks taller than I thought, if I'm honest with you. Could Sam Everett have found his new tag team partner? The Irish Ace. Apparently he's massive in Ireland. I think they're going to take his down. Maybe he fights in his jacket. I don't know. I'm not too big on the indies. I don't know too much about him. Maybe Drew Payne knows more about him if he had an impact on it, or picking it. Maybe Vince knows more about him. Apparently big in Ireland though. We'll see if he has what it takes to go and win a number one contenders match. I'm keeping a close eye on him. Sam Everett, the only superstar outside the ring right now. Reminder, Sam Everett has been cursed. Shows the believer intelligence. Not shocking. I still can't believe that Sam joined the corporate managed opposition of the believers. Really? I mean, Sam flip-flops more than anyone in RPW. You can't believe that? I can't believe that. You can't believe that, realistically. I mean, yeah, it's not shocking. I saw that coming a mile away. No way anyone would believe anything. Sam Everett, sensible people. The ring is getting cleared out, ladies and gentlemen. He's massive everywhere. That's one big ass dude. He looks bigger than I thought, right? During his entrance, I thought he was a small guy. There's some joke there about him being massive in Ireland and leprechauns. This guy's not worth the effort to make the joke work. Ian Dunn. I mean, it's not easy for Ian Dunn having your debut tagging with Sam Everett, of all people. I feel like a different debut, maybe he would have got some love. I like that look of him. You know, an Irish brawl fighter. I don't think we have an Irishman in RPW right now with Colm being Colm. He looks big. I like the look of him, man. I want to see how he does in the ring. I'm not going to write him off just because he's teaming with Sam Everett. I don't know if it was a Drew Payne pick or a Vince pick. I don't know how much. I don't know if he's a believer straight away. I assume so. Did Drew mention knowing who it was? I don't know. It is Fool's Count anywhere. Yeah, the ref is out there with them. Sam's desperation has never been stronger, 100%. How many matches is Sam Everett on now, by the way? The sheets are updated, of course. Sam Everett is on 8. This is his 90th match, ladies and gentlemen. So 6 more matches after this, and he ties the record of Misa Johnston for most matches without a championship. Desperation could not be higher right now. Haley is correct. 6 more matches after this. I mean, if he wins this, he gets a title match. If not, he still has to work to a title match before an actual title match. So he is staring that record down their face right now. W. Ian, in my opinion. Ian Dunn. Again, I'm not going to write him off. He has 10 matches to impress, I'm sure. You know, he wants to do his absolute best. Like, realistically, if you're in the indies and Vince Shimon approaches you and says, hey, you have 10 matches to impress the RPW universe, and if you do, you get a full-time contract in RPW. Your first match, you have to team with Sam Everett. After that, who knows? I would not give that up if I want to be a superstar in RPW. You know what I mean? Like, they could say you're going to team with anyone, street money for crying out loud, and I'd be like, okay, let's do it. Oh, Drew, maybe Drew does know him. Maybe Drew does know him then. Drew, give us a bit of insight on Ian Dunn. Any information you may have. As Ian Dunn with the spinning maneuver. Oh, back of the head on the steel stairs. Rex with a pinfall. Ian there to break things up. Irish brawl fighter is all I know. Massive in Ireland. Oh, Sam, you're lucky you kicked out there. Key Iverson was dazed. I was holding my breath. I thought that was all she wrote. I really, really did. It would be funny if Sam Everett takes the pin after getting cursed as well, especially by Key Iverson. Skull-crushing finale on the outside. Oh, broken up, ladies and gentlemen. Broken up. Everyone's to the outside now. Here we go. I knew this would be a chaotic one. Ian Dunn is an indie star. He's won nearly everything you can cover in the indies. Very glad to Vince allowed this chance, even if it was just for 10 matches. Well, there we go. Drew Payne knows him. He is a believer, maybe? I don't know. Is he a believer? Or does he not know? I don't know. Ballsy. If he's instantly a believer. Oh, Misa's leaving. Oh. If he's a believer, I mean, if Vince hired him for 10 matches, he needs a believer against Vince's corruption. It's a ballsy move. What's he? Oh, well, you can't do that, Ian. What's he doing over there? There's kids front row, man. What was that about? I think he was fixing something down there, you know, hopefully respectfully. I think he was fixing something down there. Take your jacket off, you'll get a bit more movement, mate. Go for a powerbomb on Maxim. Goes for the pinfall, does Ian Dunn. Broken up by Ken Lazaro. Chaotic match here today, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1 contenders match for the World Tag Team Championship. I told him he doesn't need to be a believer, find his own partners. He wants to believe he can. There we go. Very, very respectful. Let's get the camera down. There we go. Is that better? Let's just let Brett control the cameras. He likes Ian Dunn, who's setting up. There was Rex. Jackson Jones breaks it up. Everyone just fighting in the same place. It's pretty chaotic right now. It is pretty chaotic. Maxim, nice reversal. Gillen is down. Ian is down. Key Iverson face first off the apron. This is what I want from a 4-way tag match, though. Just pure carnage on the outside of the ring. Give the crowd something to cheer for, man. This is mental. My money's on Sam taking the pin just because he got cursed. I think it'd be funny. Big spine buster. It could be Dylan, though. No one's there to break it up, ladies and gentlemen. Maxim Jones of the New Millennia. Ken and Ian doing some talking in the ring. Key Iverson comes around to break things up, though. Woo! Oh, key roll up. Iverson roll up. Dylan Dynamite doing some defense. He must have kicked out. They cut the camera. Oh no, he reversed it. It was Ian Dunn breaks it up. Oh my goodness, but watch Misa. Watch Misa. Oh, Ken Lazaro breaks it up. Woo! There's Sam Everett on the left of your screens there. Oh, pinfall. Oh, pinfall. Broken up by Sam. Pure carnage. Rex, nice reversal off that one. If I'm in this match, I'm just throwing someone in them days. I'm throwing someone up the ramp. Take them up the ramp and pin them. Rex has Sam Everett, who has been cursed. Ladies. Oh, that was it. That was it. That was it. Good breakup by Maxim, though. Pinfall on Maxim now. No one's there. Ladies and gentlemen. He kicks out, though. He kicks out. My goodness gracious me. Woo! Ian Dunn top rope. Flies to no one. Sam Everett alone in the ring. Powerbomb right next to me. Sam's just down in the ring. Misa joined there. Smart by Misa. Smart by Misa Johnston. Oh, Ian Dunn. Ian Dunn. Ref. Misa leaves the ring as well. Oh, Misa. Attitude adjustment to Key Iverson. I think Ian Dunn's got a little bit of a stuttering problem. Everyone back to the outside, ladies and gentlemen. Welcoming Tay Jones. Good to see on Friday Night Fury. Great win on Breakout against Sam Everett, who's in action here today. Ken Lazaro trying to steal one. Pinfall's broken up all over the place. Key Iverson. Broken up. Need to stop bunching the same area. I feel like we get that a lot in tag matches, to be fair. I feel like we get that a lot. Get someone in the ring. Get someone opposite side of the ring. Every time I look at Sam Everett, he's just face down on the floor. He's just face down. Come on, Sam. There we go. Some fun competitors in this match, though. Oh, Rex.
Oh, Rex got it! Ladies and gentlemen, I told you Rex and Ken Lazaro have been on form. And they are #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championships. Didn't even see what ended it. But Rex and Ken Lazaro. Ladies and gentlemen, well, Sam Everett got cursed. And the curse continues on his road to breaking the record, ladies and gentlemen, of most matches in RPW without a championship win. Oh boy. Not what you like. If you are Sam Everett, ladies and gentlemen, Rex Endo, some would say it's phenomenal. Rex, hey, they've been doing amazing. They've been doing amazing, to be fair to them. I'm not going to hate. Rex and Ken look like a very, very fun tag team. I don't think he wants that record. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on with a new debut. But first, we have the Goddess here on Fury. Running European uppercut into the table is disgusting from him. Can't wait to see more of him. And the Goddess is glowing. White and gold. We're seeing off-whitey, but we're seeing a lot of gold. Woo! Seeing a lot of gold make its way to RPW as of late. New look for the Goddess. I know her and Cheese have had a lot of talking recently in regards to who is the starter, the front runner of the women's division. Goldness. The Goddess against new debut Alice Vixen. Sorry. Which is very, very exciting. What do we think about the new look, ladies and gentlemen? Gone for bright colors. The Golden Goddess of RPW. Going for new colors, always an interesting maneuver. I love the gloves. Always an interesting choice to see if it helps or not. Ron steps over to help the Goddess as she enters into the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, ready for this one. It is my favorite Bobby attire. I think it suits her the most. I mean, when you're called the Goddess, I think a white and gold attire does not do too bad, eh? As oh, hello. Well, there is Alice. There is Alice Vixen, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Well, speaking of an opposite attire to the white and gold, Alice Vixen. I don't know anything about Alice Vixen, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know anything about this superstar, if I'm honest with you. Rex, hey Rex, fantastic win. You and Ken, very, very impressed. Kaiju, welcome in as well. Good to see you. That's a new favorite wrestler, says GMK. Well, it's the Goddess versus Alice Vixen. Her RPW debut. Not an easy debut, I'll be honest with you. Up against the Goddess, but we'll see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see what happens indeed. Always love a new debut. I feel like the women's division, they always go through the Goddess first. It seems to be a trend to have your debut first. Beach Bash, no, not this weekend. Beach Bash is end of the month, my friend. In 2 weeks' time, not next week, the week after. 2 weeks' time, ladies and gentlemen, is RPW Beach Bash. Alice, nice start. Again, a very unique look. Noodle Soup's vibes to it, if you will. Now that she's in the ring, I like the white and gold from the Goddess, I'll be honest with you. Austin, don't try and deviate from your stinky performance. Always love a new debut. Swing and a miss. That gives me plenty of time to get my name in there. Hell yeah. It's a different look, that's for sure. I mean, I don't hate it. It's very unique to what we've seen. Very, very unique indeed. Penultimate matchup next, ladies and gentlemen. The 6-man over the top rope battle royale.
to determine Drip Messiah's next opponent at Beach Bash. He's going to be watching that one very, very closely. The Lunatic has said, hey, this is his time. I mean, I kind of feel for Luca, Chase, and Seb, because over the top rope, when you have Tato, Brutus, and Abaddon, not an easy thing to do, get those men over the top rope. Brutus, a former Regents Pro winner, so he knows all about that. Not an easy thing to do. It's going to be a tough one. But I'm very, very excited for it. And then, of course, the main event, we have Draven Wild against Brandon Bombs to find out who will take on Lamin Noir at Beach Bash, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very exciting. Indeed, Reno. Love from Black Fashion to Bobby. But that is Vixen. Breaks out that one, nice. Roll up from behind. Alice Vixen, another superstar going straight to the main roster, ladies and gentlemen. Which is interesting. It is Noodle Soup's-esque. We've seen some superstars go straight to the main roster and struggle. We've seen some go straight to the main roster and prosper, ladies and gentlemen. Which one do we think this will be? A struggle or a prosper? Who knows? Oh, but I love having more female superstars on Fury. Put the name in the bracket to see what they can do. Lovely maneuver from the top rope there. Very, very nice. Kick to the back, right-handers. To the face as well, ladies and gentlemen. She can definitely move. 100%. That is for sure. By the way, how are you feeling for your debut? Mr. James Phoenix, how are you feeling? Getting ready for a nice OG DDT, ladies and gentlemen. Which is what I absolutely love to see. Ron is counting, though, count of 6. The Goddess knows that. Gets back into the ring. Rolls her over, hooks. No, doesn't the legs form across the face. Very disrespectful. I'm ready, man. Can't wait to get started. What I love to hear as well. What I love to hear as well. Nice power slam there. Top rope, she goes. Looking for a twisted bolt maybe, but goes for a clothesline instead. Kick to the midsection. Oh, nice reversal by Vixen. I always love a new debut because we get to see new big signature moves, ladies and gentlemen. That's for sure. I'm very, very excited to see the new maneuvers that come out. Ducks the first one. Drop toe hold on the second and a disrespectful walk across the back. Oh, nice back breaker there. The Goddess. Oh, reversed. Alice can definitely move. My goodness gracious me. They are cooking. Great, man. The women's matches today have been phenomenal. That's for sure. I love the face paint as well. I think it's very unique. Oh, nice dodge. She's quick. She's very quick. Oh, the Goddess rolling her shoulders. That's not what you want to see. That's not what you want to see. The Goddess rolling her shoulders. Again, forearm across the face. Very disrespectful, though. Alice forced to roll out of this one. Goes top rope. Another frog splash. Big, big, big crossbody. Nice takedown. Nice takedown on the outside. Referee is counting. See what the referee gets to in this one. Put on my match up next. 6-man over the top rope barrier. Oh, the vintage knee strike, but the rookie moves out of the way. Lovely spear. Love the camera work. Circling over like it got speared itself. Alice Vixen. Limb by limb. It's a count of 6 right now. Count of 7. Fair play to Vixen. Getting the Goddess back in the ring. Wanted to end this one. I thought she was going to go for something there. A part of me thought maybe a twisted bomb. Imagine the disrespect that would have been. face first. Shades of the Fallen with that one. From behind, backbreaker. Going top rope. No, go for a springboard instead again. Goes up for the pinfall. Adding the disrespect back with the forearm across the face, ladies and gentlemen. The Goddess has been doing it. And now Alice Vixen choosing to do it as well. Kick the midsection though. The Goddess fighting through it. Ladies and gentlemen, looking for the Riptide, which usually ends matches like that. Ladies and gentlemen, no, 2 count. 2 count there. Don't know how Drew found Ian. Not spoken to him in a couple of years. Had a few matches against him in the past. No shocker. Hated my guts. Again, common denominator, Sam. I think maybe you're just the problem with people. 6 matches remaining until you tie the record. Good luck. That's what you're doing. In 6 matches, time is crying. Hey, you shouldn't have pissed off the proprietor. Maybe you could have won, eh? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows? Irish whip. Off the rope, drop toe hold. Sam, I started to like you as well. I started to like you. I started to believe your words, stupidly enough, that he was actually changing. And the fact you just flip-flopped straight into the Believers, who you was literally against not 2 days ago. I think the old Sam has just come out, and I think that's part of the reason why maybe a lot of people don't get on your side and don't like you very much as a human being, because who knows what you're going to say the next day. You say one thing one day, the next thing the next. You say you've changed. I don't think you have, but again, I'm not involved. I'm just enjoying Fury. I used to feel sorry for you at some point. There's only so much sorry you can do. If they can't change their pattern, why am I wasting time feeling sorry for you, you know? Alice Vixen going toe-to-toe with the Goddess right now. Oh my goodness! She's biting the neck of the Goddess. There she is! Run! Surely that can't be allowed. Well, I was saying going toe-to-toe. She was going mouth to neck. Gets a 2 count. She was like a rabid dog, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness gracious me. Whew. Well, that was terrifying. I hate her already. Wasn't a big fan of that. That's for sure. Nice takedown there, though. Kick in the midsection. On the outside, DDT. Formerly known as the Bob DT. And the Goddess is done. Oh, the Goddess going over to the fans, ladies and gentlemen. The Goddess showing she's back. No more black clothes, no more creepy music. She's back on good terms with the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. And I think they're laughing at it, eh? They're calling her back over to redo it. Fair play to the Goddess. When things get tough, sometimes you make silly choices, but you always go back to your roots, and the Goddess has always been a fan favorite. That is for sure. Always been one of the top female superstars. Middle of the ring. Crowd back on her side. The Goddess back in the win column. 1, 2, and 3, ladies and gentlemen. Great debut by Alice Vixen. But sometimes, some things just don't change. The women's matches, I think they were like 4.5 stars today. Absolutely amazing. A couple bruises on her face, but the Goddess well and truly back, ladies and gentlemen. Love the new look. Love the mindset. And it's good to see her back. It's good to see her back. Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely fantastic. Well done. Great match. And now we move on to the penultimate. I'm going back like 7 years, Drew. Hopefully me and him can talk things out and maybe get a run as a team. Who knows? Again, I've lost it. Listen, I actually started to back Sam, bro. I really started to like him. I wanted him to do well. I wanted to go on his side. There's only so much you can do to try to help a man. Sam, best of luck, man. I'm not even... It's hard to even get hyped for you anymore because you never know what you're going to be coming out with. Cebu! Jocko, get the camera. Your best friend is here. In the penultimate match, ladies and gentlemen. Your best friend is here penultimate match. Now remember, a 6-man battle royale, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to make sure that they knew it. Ready for this one. Very, very exciting times indeed. You threw everything away in desperation, Sam, and got nothing for it. Good like that. Which is like the third time he's done it as well. The third time he's done it, but hey. Who am I to get involved, Haley, eh? Who am I to get involved? This Alice woman see Isabella flirting with people, and that's why she bit my neck. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Woo, boy. Here we go. Are we ready? This is one of the ones to look out for, ladies and gentlemen. Former Intercontinental Champion himself of the Fall and the Big Red Monster. Abaddon. This is my pick for this match. It's going to be so hard to get him out of that ring. Yeah. Honestly, this is my pick for Regents Rumble this year. Next year, technically, but you know what I mean, this season. This is my pick for Regents Rumble. I just don't see how anyone gets him out the ring. I really, the biggest, okay, I really don't see it.
The wonder of the world is gone.
Oh, for sure. Abaddon's here, ladies and gentlemen. And one thing you know, again, he's my pick for Regents Rumble, man. This guy is terrifying. This man, I'm already sweating. And you know what follows when he enters the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try steal myself. Sometimes it's... I try to steal myself, but then I looked away. My mistake. Chills. Ladies and gentlemen, even in flames, that man is terrifying. And if he wins today, Drip Messiah, best of luck. I would not want to be in the ring with him. That's for sure, but we have 3 giants in this match, and we have another one here today. Ladies and gentlemen, a former Regents Rumble winner. Last year's Rumble winner. Headlined Regents Mania, ladies and gentlemen. Went up against Sage for the World Heavyweight Championship. He didn't win, but even just to get to a Regents Mania main event is nothing to make fun of. Ladies and gentlemen, going to be a tough cookie to get over the top rope. He has already said he's going to be eliminating Luka Novak first in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, big Brutus Brickley involved in this one. Shout out Daniel Black, ladies and gentlemen. Ready for this one. Oh boy. Very, very tough one to get over the top rope. I mean, again, I've not seen Tato perform in a long, long time. So, I don't know how he's going to be looking in a match like this. But Brutus Brickley and Abaddon, I think one of those have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think one of those have it. I really, really do. In my position, would you jump from pillar to post in whatever direction is giving you an opportunity? No, because clearly it's not working for you. I mean, clear. Oh, there he is, Tato, jogging down. I get a very different vibe from Tato to what we used to have. Yeah, he's here, ladies and gentlemen. Ready for the Battle Royale. The crowd love it. Good to see Tato back all these years later. Wasting no time. Fair enough. But yeah, Sam, clearly it's not working because no one likes you. So, welcome in Byron to the penultimate match. You know Gigi. Do I know? Are you telling me I know Gigi or I don't know? Chase Cruz, former Intercontinental Champion as well, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Drip Messiah, remember, you're facing the winner of this. You're facing the winner of this. Keep an eye out for this one. You are taking on the winner of this at Beach Bash, Chase Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 former Intercontinental Champions, about 3 former actually, Sebu Chase and Abaddon, which I'm excited about. R-Dub calling people washed. Come on, R-Dub. That's not a super fan. How dare you? If you know anything about me, you know I wouldn't abandon my belief. Bro, Haley, some people are a bit different. Some people see potential success and they fail. Even though, again, your thing of, oh, wouldn't you jump for an opportunity? Your opportunity is the believers who haven't done anything. It's a choice. Again, I have no dislike for the believers or Drew Penn or anything, but like, they're not having the best of seasons. They're not more contenders, of course, but I just don't think it's the right, like, if you are trying to follow success, I don't think they're the choice, if I'm honest with you. But again, who knows, ladies and gentlemen. Luka Novak, the lunatic. No, Drew, no disrespect to you. I'm a fan of you, Drew. No disrespect. I'm just saying, it's not the best mentality for Sam, is all I'm saying. It's not the best mentality. Take control, says Luca, ladies and gentlemen. 6-man over the top rope, battle royale. Oh my goodness. Brutus Brickley chokes. That was Sebo. I thought that was Luca. I thought he was going to throw him over. Goodness gracious me. We got Jock out of a championship again. You didn't. And now we have a chance at the Warzone tag titles. You do. That you do. Listen, again, best of luck with the thing, but don't worry, Sam. We believe in you. Clutch Power's a fan of the Believers. There you go. My pick for this is Abaddon or Brutus. Who are you going for, ladies and gentlemen? Remember, Luka Novak was cursed before this match. Keep an eye out on him. Let's see if curses are indeed real. That's Tato flying. Big clothesline as well. Oh, Abaddon. Abaddon's going to want revenge against Tato. Tato's the one that basically cost Sage the World Heavyweight Championship against Nami, ladies and gentlemen. Tato's going to want revenge. Oh, sorry, Abaddon's going to want revenge. Tyler West says Luka to win. I think you've just jinxed it. Now Novak is cursed. I believe it's Sam, Hicks, Novak, and Madison Carter. We have 4 cursed superstars in RPW. Brutus said he's going to throw Luka up first. No eliminations just yet. I thought there was one. It looked like there was less than 6 people for a second there. Who do you guys think gets eliminated first, ladies and gentlemen? Let's have some predictions. I'm going to say Luka just for fun. Oh, Tato. I'm going to say Luka just because I want to believe the curses are real. And hopefully that'll keep KR away from being cursed. Luka just like encased in the chamber. Oh, he was eliminated first, wasn't he? He was. I think big Brutus Brickley wins. I wouldn't mind seeing Brutus Brickley going up against Grip Messiah. Tato. Tato. Tato! Oh, my goodness! Tato has changed a lot. That is a fast man these days. My goodness gracious me. What's Brutus in the corner, by the way? Oh, Chase Cruz is gone. I didn't even see it. Chase Cruz gone. Did not even see who done it, ladies and gentlemen. Chase Cruz eliminated. Didn't even see. Was it Cebu? It might have been Cebu. The camera was... Oh, Luka's gone! The lifeless body is cursed and he's gone! 7-2 eliminations! Well, Luka wasn't first, but he wasn't far behind. The curse continues. Sam and Luka both lost after being cursed. He's been cursed, lady. Hey, so you might want to start... You might want to start apologizing to the proprietor, ladies and gentlemen. Same as Hicks and Madison. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I almost fainted. Oh my goodness. The lunatic. All the talk for what? Cebu going for a hat trick. Look at Luka. Oh, he's lucky. He's lucky. He's behind that camera already. 2-man working on Brutus. That's smart, ladies and gentlemen. Not enough for Brutus, though. I told you it's going to come down to Tato, Brutus, and Abaddon. Cebu is the shortest superstar in RPW, ladies and gentlemen, and he's in there with 3 absolute giants. Oh my God. The curse isn't real, just a coincidence. Hey, you have 6 matches to say sorry. Good luck, my friend. Maybe you'll believe in curses in 6 matches' time. I wouldn't trust it. Your title hopes ain't real. Yeah. Again, Sam, you literally just said, if you was in my position, wouldn't you chase any opportunity? Surely in your position, you're in no right position to say curses aren't real. Like, if I was you right now, on the precipice of breaking a record no one wants to break, I would take no chances. I would be on the good books of everyone. I would make sure I have no stipulations, no curses. Even if you don't believe in them, I wouldn't take the chance. That's me personally. I'm very superstitious like that. Even I wouldn't take the chance if you're that close to the record. Like, you're in no position to be like, oh, they ain't real. Like, they might not be. They might not be. I don't have a tinfoil hat on, but I'm just saying, you just contradicted yourself, because surely you wouldn't be in any position to say something like that. Tato eliminates Abaddon. Oh my God. He cost Sage the World Heavyweight, and now Tato eliminates Abaddon. Oh my goodness, Tato is well and truly back in RPW. I can't believe Cebu's still in there. With 2 giants. Who is it going to come down to? Drip Messiah, the final 3. Who have you got on your radar the most? Former tag team champion Tato at Regents Mania. Former Regents Rumble winner Brutus Brickley. Former Intercontinental Universal Champion Cebu. Comes down to 3. Comes down to 3. And Cebu in an EDT. I want Cebu to win. You guys know I love Cebu. I want Cebu to win. The biggest little man in RPW. My vote is for Cebu. He was at 0% until last week, where he beat Junior Palmer. And now has a chance to go to Beach Bash for the Intercontinental Championship. Let the two big men fight. Oh, he's taking the piss out of Abaddon. Tato is taking the piss. He's actually performing, though. He's actually performing. Big German suplex, ladies and gentlemen. So you can say my curse for Rumi, but it's all probably just going to be a strong... Again, you can believe it's coincidences, but again, you're still taking that chance, which in your position is just stupid. But hey, Sam, like I said, you do you, man. I'm done trying to help you, man. You're like street money at this point. You're just unhelpable. And you don't help yourself. You are unhelpable. Tato, find them both off. Hey, you got the believers, man. Go believe. Go believe. Cebu! No! Cebu eliminated. Comes down to Brutus and Tato. Ladies and gentlemen, the Regents Rumble winner! Oh, Tato! Watch his feet, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he holds on. Oh, he holds on. Bad comparison to Harvey. Bro, he literally reminds me of Street Money. Flip-flopping every week. Unhelpable. Oh, my God. Tato holds on again. That's literally who he reminds me of. Going from team to team, chance to chance, just trying to desperately win, but not getting anywhere. Lovely swinging DDT. I love that move. That is one of my favorite moves of all time. Tato. What a return. Never been a singles champ in RPW before. What a return this man is having. One of the biggest moments. One of the biggest returns. Costin saves the world heavyweight. And now a chance to go to Beach Bash. But Brutus Brickley wants to make sure he does not get there, ladies and gentlemen. The fall from grace. I don't understand how you can switch up. So again, street money. Tato, nice reversal. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. W Tato, little not to my old move. Irish trip to the outside, rebound. Aye. Whoa. Tato fighting back. Irish whip. Brutus. Holding on. Right-hander. He's still holding on. Tato. Pushing him down. Who's stronger? A fight of strength. A battle of wits. This is a great match. 4 eliminated. Down to 2. Oh, and Brutus. He won Regents Rumble for a reason, folks. Same day during the Believers, he was saying KFC is ruined because of the Believers. I mean, it's what I'm telling you, Haley. It's what I'm telling you. It's why I'm done with him. It's literally the same day he changed his entire outlook. He's street money. It's I'm calling him Sam Money from it. It's awful. There's no helping him. I'm giving up. Tato, nice reversal. Brutus to the corner. Now, statistically, the corner is the most difficult position to eliminate someone from in RPW. Has the lowest percentage of eliminations in Battle Royales and Regents Rumbles. Ladies and gentlemen, so statistically speaking... Oh, never mind! Tato! Is going to Beach Bash against Drip Messiah for the RPW Intercontinental Championship. Wow, dude. Tato. What a match. Unlucky Brutus Brickley. GMK's loving life because he could just sit in the crowd hating on everyone and he gets nothing sent back to him. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the main event of Friday Night Fury as we find out who goes up against Lamin Noir for the RPW World Heavyweight Championship. I'll ring the bell again for you, don't worry. I'll ring the bell again for you. Now, Draven Wild's never been a singles champion in RPW. He has about 7 championship reigns, and none of them have been singles championship reigns, which is crazy. And he's going up against a former 4-time World Heavyweight Champion. It's actually strange seeing Draven Wild without a championship now. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, both tag team championships have been lost from the shoulders of the Fallen. He still creeps me out with that mask, though. The lantern on the back with him off. Can he get revenge for Sage at Beach Bash? A month after Sage loses the World Heavyweight Championship, does Draven Wild get a chance to come in and try to take it back to the Fallen? I mean, the thing with this, I think Draven Wild would be a fantastic world champion. I've been saying it for years now. I think the Fallen should be singles champions in RPW. Of course, while Sage was holding it, it was quite difficult for them. They're not going to take it off of their leader of the Fallen. But now Sage is out the picture. It opens it up for Abaddon, for Draven, and for Xander Evans. On the other side, though, the Authority, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Brandon Bombs, a former 4-time World Heavyweight Champion. He won that championship at Beach Bash before. He's won it at Regents Mania before. This man knows his way around winning that World Heavyweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a battle. We've seen these two take on each other before. The two powerhouses of their respectful teams. Oh, I'm excited for this one. What a main event. Two main event names, hands down, ladies and gentlemen. Here on Fury, two massive names, massive behemoths. And I am here for it, man. I really, really am. Place your predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Draven or Brandon? Who are you going for, Fallen or the Authority? Ladies and gentlemen. Maybe all the Fallen should just branch into singles. Very, very exciting indeed. Boom! I love both of these superstars now. I really, really do. I think both of these superstars are absolutely amazing. I love both of them. I think they're both fantastic. Two main eventers on Fury for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Main event match for a reason. One of them still a tag team champion. They took that off of the Fallen, of course, ladies and gentlemen. World Heavyweight Championship #1 contenders match in the main event of Friday Night Fury. And here we go. Draven Wild and Brandon Bombs, the Fallen and the Authority. This is what I'm here for on a Fury show, man. These are the type of main events I absolutely love. Brandon wins, says R-Dub. This should be good. Again, Brandon knows his way against a World Heavyweight Champion. I think Brandon or Draven would make an amazing opponent for Lamin Noir, ladies and gentlemen. An amazing opponent for Lamin Noir. First roll up from Brandon. Nope. Draven reverses, fights back the two powerhouses of their respectful stables. Another pinfall here, never asked for no architect who even is that Dragon just likes shoving his opinions down people's throat. Again, I'm not getting involved, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just here to enjoy the main event. Nice big boot there by Draven. Two big bodies here. Two big bodies. Brandon reverses. Lock up again. Draven from behind. Lovely takedown there, you got to imagine. The Authority watching this now. It is interesting, if Brandon Bombs wins, he gets a #1 contender match, or he gets a title match, sorry, against Lamin Noir Beach Bash. You have to imagine he won't be defending his titles at Beach Bash then. If that is the case, I doubt he'll be having two matches at Beach Bash. Beach Bash being a massive pay-per-view. I might be wrong, but I'm just guessing. We know the number one contenders are Rex and Ken Lazaro now, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm interested to see how things go from the outlook of this match. I don't think RPW are on his knees, unless you're constructing some fairy tale in your head. We know where the problems are because we are right in front of it. Brandon Bombs forced to roll out. Draven Wild, fantastic start to this one. Really taking it to the former 4-time World Heavyweight champion. Brandon, Irish whip. Off the rope, nice elbow. Brandon shoving the back of the head down to the canvas. Holding up to the shoulder. It's Brandon Bombs. Gotta use your strength. Gotta use what you're good at, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking haters, nobody can satisfy you. Lunatic. Unlucky lad. That's where people laughed at Dragon weeks ago. I mean, to be fair, you know, it's different if he done nothing. He got involved in a match. Now, I'm not saying it was a bad thing or like I'm not picking sides. I'm just saying if something happens, I think it's fair if people change their, like Sam Everett, nothing changed for Sam. Nothing changed for Sam to change his mind, if that makes sense. Whereas with Dragon, there was a big thing that happened for people to think, okay, maybe I changed my opinion on him. Again, I'm not saying they are or not, but that's just my 2 cents on that, man. Again, I'm staying out of it. I'm just going to enjoy the main event, ladies and gentlemen. As Brandon Bombs goes for the Brandon Bite. Down low with a submission. Need to see more submission victories, that's for sure. As far as I know, that match was no DQ. Again, I'm not saying you broke a rule. I'm just saying you done something in a big match. That's why people might change their opinion. That's what I said. People are losing sight of what RPW is and what it should always be. It was no holds barred, so I don't see major. Again, I'm not saying you do. I'm just pointing out. I'm just pointing out. I'm not taking any sides, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just here to enjoy RPW. That's all I'm here to do. Oh, Raven. Top rope superplex. Listen, I'm intrigued to see what this architect is about. I'm intrigued to see what comes of it. As long as it's good for RPW, I'm happy with it, ladies and gentlemen. Considering the man who won was keeping Origin together like glue. Not taking sides. Sam, again, I'm openly saying I can't help you anymore. You don't help yourself, so why would I waste time trying to help you, Sam? I'm not picking sides. I'm just wiping my hands with you. That's not picking a side. That's just me being smart. If you can't help yourself, I can't help you, Sam. I'm just a commentator. As much as I tried, you started getting in my good books. I started trying to help you. If you're not going to help yourself and continue to flip-flop and not change your ways, how am I going to help you? You're on your own, my friend. You're not on your own. You have to believe it. So you don't need KR. You don't need KR. Referee is counting in the main event. Would hate the main event to end in a count out. Really would. Nice spine buster. Brano wants to get him back into the ring. And he does exactly that. Rolls him over for the pinfall, ladies and gentlemen. Referee watching. Brandon Bombs trying to go to beach bash and does! Off the spine buster! Brandon was doing a lot of talking. He hit Lamin with the World Heavyweight Championship last week, ladies and gentlemen. And at Beach Bash, we are getting Brandon Bombs against Lamin Noir. Could we see the first ever 5-time World Heavyweight Champion of Brandon Bombs? No signs of Lamin Noir here today. One of the spinebuster was very, very surprising. But again, Brandon Bombs, he never shies away from those main event matches, ladies and gentlemen. Those big qualifying matches. Brandon Bombs and Lamin Noir at Beach Bash. That is a match I'm excited to see, ladies and gentlemen. What a Fury show. It was Beach Bash, by the way. Absolutely insane match card. Brandon vs Lamin. Fredo Gore and Sibs, RKV's Dragon, Irena, Victoria, and Maria, Portia versus Haley, and I'm sure there's some are missing potential tag matches as well. I don't know if they're confirmed for Beach Match or not, but it's going to be a hell of a pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. Biggest event of the summer at the end of this week, in 2 weeks' time. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll catch you on Monday. Hopefully hear from the anonymous general manager across the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, much as always, take care. And this is Who